Alright, how we doing, folks? Your boy Marcos 18205 nubs after Name Wasteland Wednesday. Another Wednesday without Call of Duty. What the hell is going on in this place? But man, beta time. It's beta season, yo. So I swear, like, I've been playing betas like left and right, man. On Friday, gonna have the Mirror's Edge beta, some footage off of that. Today's a Gears of War 4 beta from last week. Oh my goodness. So let's talk about this Gears of War 4 beta. It honestly didn't matter too much to me because I'm not a big multiplayer guy. I'm not a big Gears multiplayer guy, but check that out. Here's the part that I do like about Gears multiplayer. When that no-look shotgun actually works, wow. Because normally I'm on the receiving end of that, but when I manage to deliver that, man, I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction, man. I try, and I try, and I try, and I try. I can't get no do. And you know, I used to sing at the beginning of my videos all the time, man, and I haven't done that in a minute. And I used to get some lukewarm towards no response at all about it. I'd neither good nor bad about it, but I might start doing that over here. But basically, what I was trying to get over there is that I don't get no satisfaction in the Gears of War 4 multiplayer because I normally just get my ass kicked. This is honestly my best game, and this is kind of still like maybe an average game at best over here. Playing team deathmatch. I was gonna say Locust versus Cogs, but to tell you the truth, I don't know if I'm a Cog. I have no idea, and I don't think they're Locusts. I think they call them Juvies or something like that. Not to be confused with Juvenile, but I think it's a different kind of a beast over here, some sort of mutated Locust thing. I don't know. I read a little bit of the Game Informer story about it, but I tried not to. I didn't fully even like read it because I'd rather just be surprised. This is one of those games where I go into media blackout mode, where I don't really care. I'm gonna play it anyway. Any game that I kind of pre-order, I don't really need to know. I'm like 100% certain I'm gonna play. I don't really, you know, Uncharted 4, for example. I watched that first demo that they did with showing like the rope and like lassoing or whatever and like climbing walls, and you know when he fell through like the ground or whatever. It's like literally a year and a half ago, maybe. Maybe it was at GDC. I don't even remember what it was, but I watched that and I was like, okay, sold, pre-order, thank you, bye. Whenever you get here. All right, that's it. I haven't watched a single thing afterwards. Not interested. They actually released. I'm recording this on Sunday the 24th. They actually released a new trailer for today, I think, or something. I'm like, no, not interested. Like final ultimate trailer. I'm like, no, you know, I'm good with just playing the game. Thank you, appreciate it. Same way with Gears. I'm good with just playing the game. I don't need no trailer, don't need no anything. Now the Gears trailers are good to watch and they don't really expose too much. Like, you know, they showed us that this Jake or Jack guy, whatever this guy's name is, he's Dom's son. That's cool. But I'm not going to watch too much more about it. Gears of War 4, it comes out in early October. I'm going to get the game. There's no other way about it. I'm not getting the game for the multiplayer, though. I'm getting the game for the campaign. I'm getting the game for the horror mode. And, you know, I'm getting the game overall just to have a great time with it. But the multiplayer is something in Gears I could kind of pass on. But there is a culture and there is a group of people out there that are heavy into Gears multiplayer. And I'm actually going to reach out as buddy of mine, Andrew, because he's big into the Gears multiplayer, and I kind of want to get his feel about it. And maybe I'll do a follow-up video. I have a couple more games over there. Maybe I'll throw up a follow-up video on the channel, depending on his thoughts about it. But it just, I don't know. It doesn't work for me. Cover-based multiplayer just isn't really. To me, Call of Duty has such a nice flow, ebb and flow to it that this doesn't have, and it's different. You know, it's not fair to compare the two. But in terms of what I'm going to use my time and what I'm going to play and where I'm going to focus my attention with, it's going to go to Duty. Like, it's not going to go to this Gears of War 4 multiplayer. Some impressions I got from it, though. The weapons all seem to be the same that we had. Like, I used the Gnasher, the Lancer, the Hammer Burst, and, you know, Snub Pistol and a grenade. I assume there's new weapons. I've heard that there's that some weapons won't be returning because anything that uses emulsion won't be returning because this happens after the events of Gears of War 3. Therefore, there is no more emotion because I think we blew it all up to kill the Locust or whatever the hell we did with it. But, yeah, we used all the emotion, right, to like blow up the Locust or something like that. I don't fully remember Gears of War 3 story. It's kind of crazy. Gears of War story is kind of crazy. The only Gears I haven't played, actually, is Judgment. I've heard so many bad things about it. I have it over here backwards compatible. I got to get in there and play it. It can't be that bad, for Christ's sake. If the mechanics are anywhere near it, the thing that makes Gears great is the mechanics. It's a cover-based shooter, but I think it honestly, it does best out of anyone. It might have been, I don't want to say it was one of the original cover-based shooters because I'm not even 100% sure about that. But and check that out, man. I mean, I wish I had that grenade launcher thing. I was like, man, that would look cool if I was like able to do a grenade launcher. And I wanted to get the little little lancer through into this guy. Some of the stuff that made Gears so much fun, man. The lancer. He's just chainsaw people. Like, that to me is like quintessential. It really defined like an Xbox 360 generation, as in when you saw this game, you realized like just how good the 360 was. I remember being in college, and I think Joe told me about Gears, and he was like, dude, this game, Gears, man, like, you gotta check this out. I didn't even know what it was. I was like, I didn't have any new systems. Like, at that point, I think the latest system I got was the GameCube, and that was already like 2 years obsolete or something like that. So I just hadn't purchased one. I didn't have the money to do it. You know, I was broke in college. I was just hoping I could get money for drink and food. My roommate, he got an Xbox 360, I think, for Christmas, something like that, and he had Gears. And Joe's like, dude, you gotta play Gears. You gotta play Gears. I'm like, yeah, I don't really feel like asking for that. You know, I played NBA 2K. I played a basketball game like that. I was like, I'll play that. I don't really, Gears. I'm really not too interested. Doesn't seem like I'm interested in. He came over one day. He's like, yo, we're playing Gears. So we played Gears, man, like all afternoon, man. We got to like, I don't know, Act 3 or something. I couldn't believe it, man. Like, graphically, just another level that I hadn't seen, and just a level of fidelity that I just hadn't been ever exposed to. Even in like good PC games, like I hadn't seen something like that. And then playing wise and just control wise, it just clicked. Like, it clicked so easily for me. It was like, oh, okay, you can do this, you can do that. All right, you can do this, you can do that. The limitations clicked for me too. You know, it's not. Like I said, it's not a free-flowing game where you could kind of fly everywhere, and you look at Call of Duty right now, you can wall run over stuff, and Gears isn't about that. Look what I'm doing up here. I'm literally just slowly moving from cover to cover, ducking. The running is always awkward. I mean, what's staff motion right there when you hit A and you zoom into like a piece of like a piece of cover or whatever? That's not realistic. Like, that's not how life works. Like, you don't just slide into things. Hey, next time you're trying to go somewhere, just slide into it and let me know if that's how it moves. No, it's not realistic, but it works. It's Gears, you know, it's what it does. And over there, unfortunately, I wanted to either curve stomp him or something, or, you know, put some work, put some pain in, man. But I just ended up missing with my kick, and I think I missed this guy with the shot. Well, I got him with the shot here. All right, and then I pick him up over there. Final kill. That's how we do, man. Whoops, wrong button. Using them as cover. Deuces, your boy Marcos. Gears is looking alright.